Pick me. Opponent's never gonna make first downs.
Oh, can you come back in?
Build your team and take them all the way.
Come back in.
NFL 17.
What do you mean?
Xbox One S. Starting
Are you screen sharing?
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Okay, now I can see.
Can you see it?
It's weird because normally you have to come back in.
We were farther than that, right? Oh, fun.
We were like on the book. We were like on the book things.
Yeah. I just know which one it looks like.
No, he was talking about Alexander. That's fair enough.
because no one see our
That's a little, yeah.
A little too far?
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Okay.
on the street had stickers of my name on it. I don't know.
Right here?
So I still have my stolen version. So
Right here, Dan?
Yeah, right here.
I apologize.
Maybe that's why it's not so popular.
Maybe
kids were stealing
everyone
it out
who
of
read
the
it
library.
stole one. Yeah, I apologize to the Schenectady Municipal Library for my theft of Dominic and perhaps one or two other books.
Maybe you should make a donation.
Nah, I don't feel that guilty.
Right.
I'm apologizing.
There.
So I kept my copy of Dominic, and I used to read it sort of as a ritual every year around November because it feels like a very fall book to me.
When you get the Wanderlust.
And it's just awesome. I would say if you have a kid you're ready to move from the very short books into sort of a longer multi-part, adventure that you read with your kid over multiple nights, I think Dominic would be a good one. I read it to my daughter. She was into it and then didn't want to read it again. So she wasn't as into it as I was, but she was into it. She's more of a mouse in the motorcycle type.
I love me some Mouse in the Motorcycle. I almost picked that.
So Dominic, a classic, an underrated, it turns out, classic, and it's worth stealing. Moving on.
I give this two stolen.
Two steals. So my final choice is a well-known classic. Was big in the 70s and then got big again in the 80s when the movie came out.
No.
Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of
A
Nim.
little further.
I know it was.
A little further than that.
It adds a mystical element that doesn't exist. But to go back and they couldn't get certain actors again. So like John Carradine, who voices the owl.
Isn't it a little bit more further?
A little bit further than that.
Eating our daily bread.
It was like it here and a little bit further. You passed it.
A little bit further, yeah. A little bit further.
Like up, I know.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I remember because it's
That's at like the very end of the clip.
yeah.
Look, an inscription.
That's like that. That's like at the very end of the clip.
But yeah.
Any door, if you only have the key. Oh, thank you. I will treasure it always.
Jonathan couldn't tell you.
I wonder if this is the I wonder if Disney owns this thing.
Process.
I'm sure.
You would have grown
And
old.
no disrespect, Disney. We're not using this
He was
on the stream that we're doing.
Ready and waiting. Anytime.
I forget who made the film.
have a journey to your home.
Yeah, a little long on the clip, as Gil pointed out, but it's fine. So, Gil, I turn it over to you.
Nice. First for me,
Okay, what are you doing tomorrow?
one of my favorite tales. As you go.
Huh?
Are you doing anything tomorrow?
No, I won't be home.
What?
I will be home.
Okay.
Why, you got something going on?
No, I just figured we could do the book a little bit.
You can use a book tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving my anger. I think my dad's also looking at us tomorrow.
Okay.
Young pup. Corduroy. I mean, there's a dog, he's a bear.
Okay, a little bit
Young cub.
Further,
further. Shit. I really honestly wish that they would.
this is it.
Okay, go.
This is it. Because I remember I knew it was this guy. It's this one.
Well, the story is sometimes you have shitty.
Am I right? Because I
A
remember
little bit further back because I don't.
we slept at the bed. I thought.
Oh, a little bit further back. Okay, yeah.
Corduroy
we
climbed
stopped at the
carefully
bed,
down from the
I think.
shelf and began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button.
It just gets more exciting.
That's a thrill a minute. That's
Yeah.
a good like young kid book.
Yeah. That's like
Or
the,
guild book.
yeah.
Same difference.
I read the first time I read this was my junior year in high
attention
school,
easily wanders.
and it was my first book that I could finish cover to cover on my own. So it was really
Good job.
What time is it?
Next for me
It's
is
5:30.
Alexander and the Terrible.
Mute it, please, just a little
Yeah.
bit. Okay. So I can call him so he doesn't have a cow.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a cow. You shouldn't be having a cow.
All right. And like I said, put the thing on this. Hello.
You want me to put it on what?
Nothing much. No, who won?
It's you.
All right. That sucks. That sucks. Nothing much. Just on here with my girlfriend. I called him too. I didn't get a response. Yeah, I left him a message. Hopefully I'll call back. How are you doing, by the way? All right. Okay, I am too. All right. So. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Did it rain by your house? Did it rain by your house? It just rained a little bit on that. Yeah. 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 You had him. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You gonna be there tomorrow? All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, have a good night. Bye. Sorry. I just don't want, like, grandma freaking out. Like, what are you
I know, but I can't use the other one. This is how I can use it.
Yeah. Okay.
Harville no good, very
I want to do it back.
No, you're fine.
bad day. Which, I mean,
You didn't.
I had Alexander's hair at
You
one
just
point.
liked him because he's a redhead. Yeah.
I like this book for a lot of reasons. One of which is that I like the anti-hero's journey that you go on with Alexander, where you start off and you feel sorry for him because it does seem like a pretty crappy day, and then he just goes on, and you're like, you gotta eventually pull out of this, man. Like, it's not gonna be that bad forever. And then you come around and you're just sort of funny at the end. And I also like that the more story is sometimes 2 days. And as a kid's book,
Can you pause that a second?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm just telling you, the reason I sent you like the post for the poem thing was so I could read it. Was so that I can narrate it. You know,
Oh, the pavement book.
yeah, so that I can read it.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Why? That's the only reason. Like,
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
yeah, start it back up.
I love you, okay?
Me too.
I think that that's an important lesson to learn. Alexander wants to move to Australia, and even in Australia, there are bad days.
I
And
know. I
there's
wish he
kissing
would.
on TV, and I hate kissing.
I wish he would have moved to Australia and shut his mouth.
So
I
this,
don't like him.
I like it. This is my section.
Tough shit.
That's my section.
No, tough shit. Sometimes we have bad days, Alexander.
Yeah, that's the whole moral
I
of
know.
the story, Jason.
So I'm helping.
You're saying that about a kid's book.
However I want, because if he has a bad
What?
day, it's the moral of the
You're saying
story.
that about a kid's book, dude. Just come on.
I know. But they're grown guys. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. This is a clip from an animated piece that
Why
I think
wouldn't you do the live action movie?
that HBO.
Just kidding.
I think that HBO made early on. So this is sort of the beginning of the book.
80s.
They make a weird musical intro thing, but this is the beginning of the story.
It's like,
It starts with
having a bad day. Well, you know, if they did it now, it would be, I had a bad day.
yes. Did you? I didn't even bother. Did you watch? Was
The live action one?
yeah, was that
No.
Bella?
I mean, perhaps it's becoming clear, but I never liked this book as a kid. But yeah, I heard the movie was terrible.
Yeah.
Live action.
Wow.
Seems like a bad idea for a live action. A kid acts like a dick for 2 hours is like,
Yeah, like
that gets a little tiring.
It gets a little tiring in the book. It's like,
It takes
the book
10
is like
minutes.
4
Yeah.
pages long. And you can be like, oh, that sucks. Oh, you're kind of complaining a lot. Oh, that's funny.
They made
Yeah.
they made a show about this. It's called Caillou. Go to hell, Caillou. Whiner. Anyway,
So here, let's check out Jason's
derailed
favorite
it.
book.
Sorry.
Again, with Caillou. Seriously?
So much to do, so little time in the world.
I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair.
Alexander, I'm giving you exactly 2 minutes to get down here.
When I got out of bed, I checked on my streetlight. And by mistake, I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running. Where's that dumb yo-yo anyhow? Hey, Timothy, have you seen my yo-yo? I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Indeed, it is, my friend.
Yeah, Jesus.
Pulling out for
Good
Alexander.
Lord, kid. Get it together. Get a freaking grip. That's Lazo some mornings. When he comes to work and yells at us and then turns it into our very bad day.
Yeah. Which happens.
Shout out to Lazo if you're watching this. You know it's true.
And last for me is Maurice Sendek's seminal classic, Where the Wild Things Are. Also brought in by Chris Hartley, because my mom has all my children's books.
You ever see the movie?
So you have no need to have that book.
You ever
Um,
see that movie? I never did. I never saw that movie.
What?
Where the Wild Things Are. I know they made a movie.
I know the book. I think they did a movie.
Yeah, I think they did a movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so what I have is the clip for the trailer for the movie that came out. It's good.
Better than the movie.
No, I mean the movie was good, but the
The
trailer
movie was okay. The trailer's
trailer's
great.
great.
Yeah.
Um,
And I don't even like Arcade Fire, and I was like, this is a great trailer.
and but this book, I think, is every kid's sort of dream and reality morph, which is the genius of the book, and the art is so amazing. And so Max smashes a bunch of stuff, gets sent to his room, and then goes on a wild adventure, which I think is
It's a pretty
Especially for-
universal
yeah.
idea that, like, oh, if I could run away, then I would be happy. You know,
yeah,
live on an island and be the boss. You know, a lot of kids experience some version of that.
And so I mean I think it's a really well written book, and I think the art is great, and I think it's a really cool story. So let's check out a dope trailer that doesn't have anything really to do with that.
Gives you a general idea.
You remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never went to see it, but you know, I remember it coming out.
I didn't want to wake you up, but I really want to show
You
you
ever seen
something.
it?
Oh crap!
You never seen it?
Are we gonna get? I didn't realize that this was Warner Brothers. No offense, please, please, don't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, I sent the thing. It should be fine. You know?
What?
What the hell? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that should be.
Right. Keep going.
Okay.
Children, don't go away. It's getting good, but oh no. Just to make a little God, 'cause it makes storms, turning every good thing to
It actually seems like a good movie. I don't know why we didn't go. Well, because that was an NRK at the time.
No.
I would have enjoyed to see this actually.
Okay.
You know, like
Yeah, the movie's a little too clever for its own good, but it does a good job of deepening everything and sort of giving it more resonance, I
we
think.
still have
we
we're gonna do the other.
Life
We're gonna do the other.
Huh?
If this ends and we have time, I'm gonna do the other one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm just giving you a heads up.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright.
Love you.
Love you too.
It really, he's gone for a year in the book, but
I mean, weirdly, the movie turns it into almost not a children's book anymore, like a children's story. Like, you wouldn't necessarily show the movie to a kid who you would read the book to.
yeah,
Yes, you know what I mean? Like, maybe that's where it went wrong. I don't know. But, yeah, awesome book.
So those are our picks. Let's check out Adult Swim Facebook's favorite children's books.
Okay,
Captain Underpants, baby. Del Toro Quest, Monster at the End of this book. Giving Tree, of course,
Yeah.
all-time classic. And Holes. I think generationally, Captain Underpants, Del Toro Quest, and Holes are all sort of younger people picks. I like Holes.
Yeah. I mean, they're all good. It's just not.
I never really read any of the Captain Underpants to Bella because she didn't like them. She was like, ew, a man in his underpants. She just wasn't into it.
Yeah.
She didn't think it was funny.
My nephew's like,
Yeah.
pause it. Pause it.
It was just me texting you, dude. I just.
Oh, that's you. Okay, you just typed me.
You just texted me.
I'm waiting for this to load.
I just said, be mindful, okay? That's all I said.
Okay. Is there anybody that is having this issue
It's because you can't.
where Facebook will not
Jared,
play the...
listen. Listen to me.
Okay, that's
The
weird.
iPad
It's actually doing it now. Okay.
Okay, be mine forever, okay?
Send me a thing.
I'll tell you, a voice recorder?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Be mine forever, okay?
Son of a bitch. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make this
Be mine forever.
thing X-rated. It's just not it. It's doing everything right.
No.
All right, now I can do it.
Be mine forever.
Okay. Yeah. And now I'm just hoping that if I reset it, it'll still do it. I'm gonna do a little test thing here.
You don't have to be mine forever, dude. It's just.
I love you. Yes, I'll be yours forever. I know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure that everything works. Yeah. Because they might have just made it possible for the other version to just do it too. You know? Because they do it all the time.
Confusing.
Yeah,
Stop.
okay, now it stopped.
I'm confused.
Hi. Hi. I don't know, for some... If you reset it, it goes back to that.
Okay. I think what it is that you just have an older version of an iPod. The new ones in store, once there's a brand new one in store, that thing boom.
Yeah, I know.
So I think that's what's going on.
Okay, anyway, keep going.
Alright.
it's
I wonder if it's a voice skewing thing. I don't know. Probably so. Let's see what the Toonami Facebook's favorite children's book picks are. So, Dr. Seuss, I feel there was probably a specific choice there, but of course you can't really go wrong with Theodore Geisel, aka Dr. Seuss. Goosebumps, definitely a generational thing.
Yeah.
Those are fun because, again, they introduce the idea of horror to a young audience. They're not particularly well written, but they definitely did a great service to the world of horror.
yeah. I mean, there wasn't really another.
Yeah. Harry Potter, of course, again, you could argue later Harry Potters aren't really children's books, but certainly the first couple are.
We'll do another episode later. This our favorite
It's
young adult.
books. Yeah, exactly. That's why they invented the young adult.
I hope you're not gonna get copyrighted.
I'm not, because I sent this, you know.
Okay, I'm just saying. Harry Potter will get your imagination up quick. I had mine.
Yeah. Yeah. I sent it. It should be fine. The only reason, you know, and it's not like you can know in advance what they're going to choose,
Right.
you know.
That's right.
So, sorry if I sent the thing. If you want to do it yourself, do it yourself. But I hope any of the companies do not see this and don't screw around with my Facebook. I mean, my YouTube. You know?
I'm just saying, man.
I know. I know what you're saying. I know. It's fine.
If you ever have a chance, I want you to at least try some of stinking candy one day.
I love you. Keep going.
Oh, we do. But it's different.
Okay.
It's foodie but spicy.
You know, tagline. And then Thief Lord, which I don't know anything about, but I guess you guys love it.
Younger folk in the room.
Thief Lord.
Thumbs up.
Thief
Thumbs
Lord?
down.
Anyone in the room know Thief Lord? Bunch of non-reading assholes.
Thanks for participating. Toonami Facebook.
So now let's go to our first sneak peek of the day, and that is for this week's video game review. This one was written by Dennis, and it's for a PlayStation downloadable called Song of the Deep, which looks pretty cool. I haven't played it.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks cool though.
I haven't played either, but I will.
Based on this review, Tom sold me on it, so let's see if he'll sell you on it too.
Well, it's the heart of summer. Time to cool down and take a break from all these shooters by sinking into Song of the Deep. You play as Marin, a little girl in search of her dad who's been lost at sea. Explore the depths in your makeshift submarine, but be careful. The underwater world is a dangerous place full of mythical beasts, deadly traps, and tough puzzles. As you sink deeper, you'll upgrade Marin and her sub with powerful new weapons and abilities. Eventually, you'll unlock the sonar and free dive modes, allowing access to hidden areas. In dive mode, you can still fight off the denizens of the deep, but you'll have to leave the safety of the sub to get all the goodies. On the downside, it's pretty short, only about 8 hours, and in the end, your sub becomes so powerful that it makes the final battle one of the easiest I've ever played. That aside, it's still a pretty fun quest, discovering the wonders of the sea and the magic that lies beneath. We give Song of the Deep a 7.5 out of 10. We dive her down.
Looks pretty fun to me.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a few other games, but I'm going to circle back to that one when I'm done. And then we have this week's topical for our upcoming episode of One Punch Man, which will be episode 5, I believe. So check out our topical for One Punch Man that will air Saturday night.
On the next all-new episode of One Punch Man.
So we're just having a practice bout, right? Not fighting for real?
Yes, but I want you to go all out.
I have to.
The secret is
Huh?
I have to watch some of these.
Come in. Hold on, Dad. Come in. Oh, if you watch me, if I didn't come hang out with you, so my mom and Papa can go for the walk. Where's Grandma at? She's being a big house. Why do you hang out with her? Because in here it's dangerous. If you don't want
What?
to. No, I can bring a stroller in if you're willing to watch them.
Let's let them hang with you for a minute.
Yes. I mean, you
Or
can't
sit them
go-
on your
Walk
lap.
around
We're
2 or
not
3
going to
times
be too
and then we're done.
long.
I just want to get down.
I mean, I could take them with me, but I just feel like, like it's just easier just for me and Dad to get out there and do whatever, You want me to go get a stroller?
Yeah.
All right. Here. Hold on. Mom. Yeah, Mom won't hang out with him. Where's his
It's hard to believe because she's one of the cool moms.
Yeah. Cool mom that cares about herself.
Yeah.
Jack.
Hi, Harrison.
Oh,
Hi. How are you? I know I can't see you, but you're talking, so. I'm so sorry.
What?
Oh, I didn't know you were holding them. You're holding them for now?
Yeah.
Hi, Harrison.
Alright. Sure distracted.
You are so cute.
Just like out.
He's so cute.
Come! Come and give me! Too much. I was gonna keep him at home with Kevin, but Kevin, I think, freaks out when he starts crying. Like he doesn't know how to calm him down completely.
Maybe Kevin should learn how.
Love you.
Maybe Kevin should learn how to calm him down.
There's a problem. Kevin can't.
Oh, learn. Oh, that's right. I'm stupid.
No, don't say that.
I forgot.
You're not stupid. Why do you say that?
Okay. Can you,
Continue.
is it gonna be safe? playing?
Jack, he's only a baby. He doesn't know any what to do.
Incredible how
He's fine.
this fight will finally give me some insight. That was close.
No, I need to watch this.
One fan, Saturday at midnight.
You're watching him, but
I do really. No, I really do need to watch.
And then we
I think I stopped at like episode 3. I need to go back.
you're back in.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying you were watching it, but I don't know what the heck happened.
No. I really got into other stuff. Remind me this weekend to watch it all.
Okay.
Oh, keep going.
Be silly.
Yes.
have a special short episode of the Bloom Room this week. And I think Steve is in Anime, Iowa. And this is a brief account of his adventures in Iowa.
Take it away.
Anything else to say? All right.
Hey, Toonami, in the airport again? Yes, yet again. On my way to Iowa for Anime Iowa in Coralville, Iowa. No idea where that is. Discover it with me, won't you? Cons are always fun on the inside, but this one was amazing on the outside. As you know, I like to go outside. Oh,
Like,
people,
I'm not bad mouthing our kids. I honestly wish that they would take us to see like more adult things. not even adult.
No, but
Like
I think
like-
why they don't dare and honestly is because there's a lot of people that can't comprehend something that you can. Like they ain't gonna understand something.
we went to okay, honestly, we went to see Scorch Trials. In Scorch Trials, you see zombies and fucking.
Yeah, but sometimes zombies can be made up as a child thing.
What?
They real like, or were they kind of like a stupid look?
What?
It's
No,
not-
it was like serious. It was like serious zombie shit. I mean, it was like
I have to see what it
an
does.
infection. No, that in like they got infected and were becoming zombies. They were breeded to be protection for the people that live there. And to make a kid shoots himself, make sure he doesn't turn into one.
Yeah, but
Like seriously, like, and you could hear the gunshot. They walk away and you hear. They don't show it, but you can still hear it.
right. Did anybody say anything?
No. All the while, my stupid, censorship is going crazy. Like, how did they drag us to, like...
That stuff don't bug me.
No, it doesn't bug me either, but, like, I know one of the kids, Melissa Burry, Melissa Burry, tells her mom everything. I get it, but at the same time, I don't get it. It's like,
Right. But they can't watch anything that has an
like, give us two options for the younger kids and for the older kids.
Yeah, why don't they do that?
Yeah, it's like,
Why don't there's younger kids?
we're gonna go see.
There's kids are there that are older, but they have a young mind.
It's not like
I think anybody that's younger can go there.
okay. It starts at 26.
Yeah. So anybody younger, I'm saying is
Bye.
people that have a child mind is what I'm saying. And there's people like
But it's like, give us two options. It's not like we're gonna go see It's not like we're gonna go see freaking Sausage Party or Deadpool.
yeah.
We're just gonna up it a little bit to PG-13. Damn.
That's cool.
Yeah, we can't go see Deadpool because it's rated R.
Mm-mm.
We can't go see Sausage Party because it's swearing,
Rated R.
sex scene.
They don't have sex in it. You know what the sausage party is? It's with food, guys. It just has a lot of
Yeah, they do.
Huh?
Did you see the review?
Yeah, what about
Did
the
you see the
hot
re-
dog in that? No, that's not that.
Did you know? Did you see the review?
Yeah, I know because I've seen it. I've seen the movie.
Fuck.
I've seen the movie. It's just a food. That's all it is. Depto and stuff.
How did you see the movie?
My sister took me.
You felt bad for you not going to see Suicide Squad or something?
No, she didn't take it like anyhow. She took me a couple weeks ago. I forgot to tell you that.
What the hell? Like,
Well, she wanted to watch it and she told me, asked me if I wanted to go.
Is it funny?
Yeah, it's funny. It's just something that not for kids. I mean, the kids
Kids
have to go. My parents would have watched the kids.
Kids can't see it.
No.
No, but at least give us 2 options. We're not gonna go see like R-rated stuff. We're just gonna go see PG-13. Give us 2 options. You know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like shit.
I think they should, but
Yeah, they should, but will they ever do it?
you guys are the one paying for it, so why not?
Yeah. And it's like
We do that at school.
we can't like. Okay, I saw Finding Dory twice. I enjoyed Finding Dory. But if it's something stupid like, okay, I'm trying to think of a stupid movie. Every kids movie that we've seen isn't stupid.
No.
I'm trying to think of a stupid one. Oh crap! Will they take us to see Harry Potter?
I don't know. It matters. I guess so.
They might, and if they do, I'm going to be.
I definitely have to see that.
And if they do, I'm going to be so happy.
I have to go.
I'm just like debating whether or not they would. Fantasy violence. Fantasy. Okay. Not real. Okay. I guess it depends on.
Potter movie. Come on.
Yeah, but they look at the
Darren, it's a Harry Potter movie. I've watched Harry Potter when I was a young kid, and
it's not like okay, they up it to PG-13 in the later books because of the
because of Harry Potter.
No, because
I watched Harry Potter when I was a kid when I first.
No, because of the kissing. I know why they did.
Oh, kissing! Big deal. Everyone kisses. Everyone in that place kisses. I've seen so many people make out. Only one little kiss ain't gonna kill someone. I can understand if they're pounding each other in a bed, but yeah, no, they're not doing it in Harry Potter. They're not allowed to. It's our school. We're crying out loud. You think Hogwarts is gonna let 2 kids make out and have sex in there? I don't think so. That'll be they'll get in trouble. And Hogwarts with you. I've always dreamed of going to Hogwarts for the rest of my child for some reason because I thought it was an awesome school and a castle. It's like gorgeous inside of that place. And what's cool is the castle's real. They've actually filmed in it. In an actual castle. They didn't make it. They filmed it in an actual castle. That made it even better.
Anyway, yeah, I understand that, but like they should let us go see.
They will. It's only a Harry Potter movie, Darren.
Okay, yeah, they should.
It's only a Harry Potter movie. What else is going to be different about it? Might not have Harry Potter in it, but it's still a Harry Potter movie. It
Yeah.
goes with that.
Walk through the woods, kind of decompress from the flight trip, and set myself up for another convention. In the wetland park, I had a chance to commune with nature, like dirty turtles.
Nasty. Get off that nasty water, turtle. He said, "Square up."
Hunting for beavers. I found one. And because it's in a place called Coralville, there had to be fossils, right? Found one of those too. So a lot of people here are looking for Pokemon. Guess what? I found one. Even the walk through the grass was incredible. Thousands of grasshoppers desperately trying to jump out of the way from being stomped. What better way to finish off the weekend?
That was hilarious.
Oh,
He kind of
yeah.
knows that. What do you imagine to see that?
Yeah, I've seen that. That was hilarious. Okay, run it back a little bit. A tiny bit.
Saturday at
I didn't
midnight.
go too far today.
Love One Punch Man, no doubt. And
I went
then
too far, didn't
we
I?
have a special short
Far. That's not.
episode.
No, I went too far, didn't I?
Okay, you're good.
Oh, you betcha. In the wetland park, I had a chance to commune with nature, like dirty turtles,
Nasty. Drop that nasty water turtle. He said, square up.
hunting for beavers. I found one. And because it's in a place called Coralville, there had to be fossils, right? Found one of those too. So a lot of people here are looking for Pokemon. Guess what? I found one. Even a walk through the grass was incredible. Thousands of grasshoppers desperately trying to jump.
That was hilarious.
I know.
From being stopped. What better way to finish off the weekend? Burger and tots. Oh yeah.
Thousands of grasshoppers would scare the shit out of me.
I want to eat.
Holy crap! Was that Harrison?
That's my response to
What?
those.
Was that Harrison?
He was getting mad because I won't let go of something.
You better stop it.
Jeez, Mom, tough love. He's a baby.
He's hot. That's why. He just overheated, that's all.
Yeah, but she's like, you better stop.
He's just joking.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, he says hi, Dad.
Is he speaking?
Huh?
Is he speaking words yet?
Oh, yeah. He speak all kinds of stuff. Well, it doesn't matter. He's only got, what, to September to October for his first birthday, so yeah.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
All right,
Oh, baby. But you cool off, that's all.
keep going. Keep going.
Probably low stimuli. So finally, we'll close out this episode by talking about this week's Adult Swim single, which at the time of this broadcast will have been released. You can go to adultswim.com/singles and get it. Of course, there will be a new one for the many weeks to come every week. So this week's is Against Me, a great band, and they very graciously agreed to step in when someone else dropped out, and we are super psyched. So let's sample that track from Against Me. All right. First thing this week. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. Hope you're not too mad. We crapped all over Mayor.
Yeah. And my book choices.
No, only one. Let's not go overboard.
I have feelings.
Anyway, we both agree that Alexander's a dick.
It's true.
It's just your tolerance to reading about someone being a dick.
Fair enough.
It's not that it's badly done.
I accept your
It's the subject matter.
apology accepted. See you next week.
Bye.
Hey, get off.
What? What?
Get off real quick.
You want me to get off?
Yeah, get off of it so I can send you the other one.
Screen share?
No, you can still screen share. Just Facebook.
Take this off?
Take this off so I can send you the other one.
Okay.
So it doesn't like start the other one and I have to.
Yeah.
And I have to and I have to like and I have to like do it in a frenzy because yeah. So just hold on half a second. Still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Are you fine? Why are you saying sorry?
At least we finished it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hi.
Huh?
Hi. 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 Say hi, Dylan. Hi. Hi.
Hey. He's being all goofy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's playing with water bottle.
Yes, you are. You're being all goofy, aren't you?
Yep.
He's so cute, though.
Yeah, he is.
August 19th. Let me quickly just send the new one.
Okay.
Okay, it is the August 19th one. Okay. So I can quickly. Okay, yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'm just really edit event. Okay, there you go. And one more thing. And there you go. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead and start it. I did send it already. I just
Okay. What is it?
yeah, go ahead and start it.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Are there marks in a credit report you don't know about? Check now for free at freecreditreport.com.
Hello and welcome to another Toonami Free Flight. I'm Gil.
I'm Jason.
and today we're going to talk do rah 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 rah. Some of our favorite B-movie actors. We've got a music video sneak peek, some One Punch Man, Bloom Room with some of the funnest people around the Tsunami crew at San Diego Comic-Con.
Steve.
Which, I thought you meant one of us, and I thought that was going to be a little game to figure out which one it was, but no, it was very little. But let's get into Durara,
As I like to call it.
which is the fun written out abbreviation, but also even with 2 exclamation points. So this was on Adult Swim Action just prior to Toonami's return in 2011.
The show came out in 2010.
Yeah.
Originally, so I would guess
Yeah, so
2011.
I think it finished its run on Adult Swim in 2011.
It might have been early 2012 or something.
Yeah, so we were April. Yeah, I don't think it was on when we were there. But did you watch it on Adult Swim?
No, I did not. I didn't watch. I had heard about it and people were talking about it, but I hadn't had a chance to check it out until after it aired on Adult Swim.
Yeah, same with me. I liked it. I've not probably finished the full run. I watched probably 10 or 15 as we were sort of gearing back up. But people loved the promo that came out for it, even though.
Did they?
Yeah.
Like, where'd you find that? Just
like looking on and just sort of researching the show, everyone's just like.
It's a hard show to do a promo for, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just because the central concept of the show is basically a bunch of different people's lives in one particular prefecture, and a whole bunch of different things are going on: rival gangs, computer gangs, the headless fairy motorcycle rider,
Right.
a serial killer who's a pop star. It's a lot like it's almost more of an anthology show, really, which is cool. So it's like I think it would be hard to do a promo because you're making a promo about the town as opposed to an individual. So it's hard to like set the story up because it's like the story is a whole bunch of different stories because there's like 11 main characters and people come and go, and like someone will be the main focus for 3 episodes and then disappear for 10 and then come back for another one. And they don't always tie those threads together. They do often sort of tie some threads together, give you another picture of things that are happening, but overall they just sort of, people come and go. And even the ending of the first series doesn't really have like a real resolution, which I guess is why it made it easy for them to do the second series, which is going now. But yeah, I think it would have been, I thought about that when watching it, just how it would be hard to make a promo for it. So since we've talked that promo up, let's see what old Hamid did for Durr.
This honestly could be a movie.
So
What?
This honestly could be a movie. I mean, like that cinematography could be a movie.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm just saying. Keep going.
Hawaii hasn't called you?
What?
Hawaii hasn't called you?
No, Grandma's on the phone now. So
Oh,
Yeah, I think
after
that's
I eat, I might as well call him.
okay, yeah.
if you've seen the show, but if you haven't seen the show, it doesn't really do what a promo should do, which is
Oh my God!
a reason to watch.
What?
It's just like
it's a mood.
I
just
think I've seen that. You remember that one in? You remember that one dance in Just Dance?
Yeah.
Look hard at the background.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Oh my god. I think it's the same people.
Could be.
I need to watch this show now. Probably bore me half to death, but I need to watch it.
Why would you?
Okay. I'll probably just watch it on YouTube. Because I can say it. Yeah, I can say it. I just need to cue it up.
Almost like your name. It's different.
Yeah. I love you. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Almost more of an ID. It's like just a cool mood thing. So the town is called Ikebukuro. And so all the action takes place in Ikebukuro. And then there's that motorcycle, the scene from the promo is basically a scene from the first episode where one character sees, they're called a Dullahan. A Dullahan evidently is a name for a headless horseman, basically. I didn't know that there was, beyond the headless horseman, there was a larger legend about headless creatures and their behaviors and habits.
Yeah, specifically Irish.
But there's a Wikipedia entry about it. So I didn't know that until really this show. But basically, the Dullahan is a headless creature. So this character is a fairy who is searching for her head over the course of the show, which is certainly interesting. She also, sort of kills a lot of people. Kills a lot of people, which is also interesting. So, but
duality of character.
This is made by the same studio that made Bakano, and the same art style is in evidence, and definitely the same composer composing music. So it's sort of a jazzy. I mean, it kind of goes all over the place, but it's often got like a jazzy edge to it. It did okay on Adult Swim. It didn't do great. Of course, that was the era when they weren't really advertising much beyond like, here's a spot and then just throwing it on.
Yeah, I bet that ran for a week.
Yeah, and then people were just supposed to find it. So it did pretty well, and we still get requests for it in Toonami and the new season of Dur. Apparently the name came from the guy who wrote them. It was a series of light novels, which were multiple volumes, and then it became a manga, and then it became an anime. And apparently the gentleman who wrote the light novels, when he was turning in his first volume, his publisher was like, well, what are we going to call it? And he didn't have a name, so he just went, Durarara, I don't know. And the guy was like, cool name. And so they just went with it. People thought at first it was the onomatopoeia of a revving motorcycle, like Dur, which is why I like Dur better, but also because Dur is funnier.
Right.
But yeah, in rewatching a little bit of it, I'm interested to. I haven't checked out Dur season 2.
Yeah, I haven't either.
But I know people are liking it. So I need to. Now that I've seen this, I need to go check it out because I love the anthology idea. I think it's hit or miss because when you're doing 26 episodes of the stories of the Naked City, as it were, there's going to be some that are more interesting than others. Like I think all anthology shows suffer from hit or miss depending on the people and stories involved in whatever particular episode. Right. Maybe more than long form storytelling, but I love the idea, and I think it's a cool concept to just show a snapshot of all the crazy shit that happens in this one part of Japan. It's like outside of Tokyo. I guess it's like a couple hours outside, so it's like when you and I go out to Production IG's headquarters.
Yeah, and kill people. Oh wait, no, it's not too much.
Shit.
We're gonna have to edit that out.
But I think it's well worth watching if you haven't seen it. There's a dub by Aniplex, and the dub's pretty good. So I'd say you could go either sub or dub, but they're both on Hulu. I don't know. They're probably on I think Crunchyroll simul premiered the original season.
Maybe they do, but they for sure own it.
But yeah, they're both on Hulu if you have Hulu. So check them out. I think they're. I don't really have much to add other than I wish there were more anthology shows out there. I mean, there's Paranoia Agent, and Bakano was kind of an anthology show somewhat, and now But so I don't know. Make more anthology shows.
Let's do it.
I guess Space Dandy kind of felt like one sometimes, but it's still focused on the same few characters. So moving on, let's talk about our topic of the week, which is our favorite B-movie actors. So I think in order to set the stage for our choices, Bill and I talked about what makes a B movie, and I'm going to look it up now. I should have done it before I'm talking, but I looked up the meaning of the.
I mean, I think traditionally it's a lower budget.
It's different nowadays. So there's a B movie is a low budget commercial motion picture that is not an art house film. So but B movies have changed over the years. So in the original, back in the day, the reason they're called B movies is because they used to show double features all the time. And so there was an A feature that was like the one with the bigger name stars that had more appeal. And then it was like an undercard was the B picture, which was like, and you get Invasion of the Swamp Monsters, like that kind of thing. And they were always done on the cheap, and they were literally sometimes done for the specific purpose of filling in that undercard. And then later, sort of as cinema expanded around the world and you get into the 60s and 70s, B movies became a little bit more like just another word for low budget movies. They were often exploitation movies or science fiction movies. They were derided genres that weren't as respected as art house cinema or, big budget cinema. And so around the world, you had places like Japan and Hong Kong and India and, Turkey doing low budget films. And they would often, if you want to get people to see your movie and you don't have a lot of money, you want to show them something that's uncommon because you probably can't afford good actors. So you need they're often a concept. So whether the concept is just blood and boob.
Did you say something?
No.
Okay.
Or the concept is horror, or the concept is a science fiction story. B movies were often, in this exploitation genre. And nowadays, what's happened that's really weird is that subjects that used to be considered B movie subjects basically are our A movies. So Captain America would have been a B movie in the 70s because it's about a superhero in a stupid costume. And now it's the biggest selling movie of the year. So B movies and nerd culture, which were driven largely by nerd culture, are now sort of A movies. So nowadays a B movie is more just a low budget movie, really.
Or one that didn't perform as well.
Yeah, because you could argue some of these movies that are, you could make arguments of Mad Max is a B movie, not the new one because that was an A movie with its budget, but the original Mad Max was definitely a B movie. Road Warrior was sort of a B movie, and then they graduated to the A zone by Thunderdome when they had real money and you could afford Tina Turner to wear chainmail outfits. So for the purposes of this exercise, I chose not to use actors who were in B movies, but also have been in a lot of A movies. You could say a guy like Kurt Russell has been in a ton of great B movies, but he's also been in a lot of huge budget movies. He's currently in the Fast and Furious franchise, so he's not quite a movie actor, although he certainly has done B movies. Yeah. So I was thinking more of your more obscure actors that have maybe been bit parts and characters, not always the lead in these movies.
The guy who you don't necessarily even know his name, it's that guy who was in the...
Yeah. It's similar to character actors, which is a whole nother strain. So a lot of these guys are character actors, but they're B movie actors in that they've mostly only been in B movies. I think most good actors who have a long career will get a break and be in a big budget film once in a while, but these are guys who are known for being...
Can I see a sippy? Thank you.
Hi, I love you. Cookie, Bubba.
That everything should be.
Who's talking?
We forget anything because Drake thought he forgot his true Rex here and about had a connection. Kevin's like, dude, it's not like you don't ever go back there. They acted like you guys lived all the way in California or something.
Huh. Let me shut my door.
Yeah, keep going.
Yep.
You're fine.
In these low budget exploitation films that I love so much. So, all that preamble said, because it's important to get this shit right.
Sure.
My first pick for my favorite B movie actor is legendary Dick Miller. Dick Miller, look at that guy. A lot of you youngins may know him from Gremlins because they show that around the holidays. And he has a hilarious cameo in Gremlins 2 where he's like totally moved away from the city and a flying gremlin comes at him. He's just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, can't get away from the gremlins. But he's a great actor. He's a total like New York sort of no nonsense. He's kind of always plays Dick Miller. But he's always super lovable and just he's had a career. I mean, I was looking at his IMDb credits. The dude had been around since, I mean, he started working in 1955, and he was in It Conquered the World. And then he was in all kinds of B movies then, like the original kind of B movies. Then he moved to TV and was doing, he did Gunsmoke, Have Gun Will Travel, and Bonanza, and Virginia, and Wagon Train, Dragnet. He did all kinds of that. And then in the 80s, he moved back into blaxploitation films. Did Big Bad Mama, Truck Turner, which is a great, Dark Towns Runners, White Line Fever, Crazy Mama. I mean, he had some great blaxploitation flicks. And then he moved into sort of 80s horror and science fiction sort of towards the latter part of his career. So he was in Piranha, Corvette Summer. He's in Rock and Roll High School, Used Cars, The Howling, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to show you a clip of one of my favorite scenes of his from what was a B movie and is now become an A movie franchise, or, well, after the last one flopped, maybe it's back to a B franchise, The Terminator. So check out Dick Miller playing off of another guy named Arnold Schwarzenegger.
12-gauge autoloader.
That's Italian. No pump or auto?
The 45 long side with laser sighting.
It's a brand new. We just got them in. That's a good gun. Just touch the trigger, the beam comes on, and you put the red dot where you want the bullet to go. You can't miss. Anything else?
Phased plasma rifle in the 40-watt range.
Hey, just what you see, pal.
The Uzi 9mm.
You know your weapons, buddy. Any one of these is ideal for home defense. So, which will it be?
All.
You may close early today. There's a 15-day wait on the handguns. The rifles you can take right now. You can't do that.
Wrong.
And that's why
One of our tech guys asked why you would put the bells right there. I think the answer would be because he didn't expect a fucking psycho to come in and blow him away. Because it's society. Yeah, sure you would. You don't go to a lot of gun stores, do you, Sean? Okay, so next up is another legend of particularly horror films, but I love this guy. I have to say, it's not that he can't really act in terms of range, but he's got a lot of intensity, and he is believable. And he's got that quality. You just want to like him. Like, he comes on, he usually plays a hard-boiled type guy, but you just want to shake his hand or go have a beer with him. And that is the legendary Tom Atkins, who, look at that guy.
Hunsaker.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I heard
he also has had an incredibly long and storied career.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I've heard about all these guys. I just
You can't.
need to see what they're in.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Keep going.
Well, they have.
In terms of being in B movies, he's in Halloween 3, which is one of my favorite Halloweens, and fuck you if you disagree.
Well, I don't think
He's
you
in
ever watched
Night of the
Halloween
Creeps, which is
before.
what this clip is going to be from. He's in a ton of great B movies. Anybody who's familiar with horror, the work of John Carpenter.
You haven't watched Halloween, have you?
No, I have not. Is it good?
It's horror. It's murder.
I think I've heard of it. Like, is that the one with the guy in like
Mask.
the guy in the mask?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, I heard of it. I just never watched it.
No. I've heard of it. I just can't picture.
Yeah, but you never watched it.
Is that the one with Jim Carrey?
Oh, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I don't think Jim Carrey plays in Halloween.
Okay.
I know Michael Myers and
Michael Myers, yeah.
it's not Jim Carrey though.
I meant to say Michael Myers.
I don't think Jim Carrey. Oh, you're thinking of The Mask. Wasn't Jim Carrey? No. This is someone that's in a mask and killing people. Jim Carrey is just not a mask. I think you're thinking of The Mask.
I meant Michael Myers. Oh.
Oh, you said Jim Carrey. You okay?
I meant Michael Myers. I got an itch on my butt.
Thank you for the whole world to find out that Darren's got an itch on his butt. Thank you, Darren. I'm sorry, I had to. I don't care.
All right. Keep going.
Okay.
You know, we're sign let's check out a clip from Night of the Creeps where he basically the star of Night of the Creeps, which is a sadly forgotten 80s horror movie. Is it forgotten? Pretty much about like flight ringworms that crash land on the planet Earth, comet, and they made a school dance, and then they burrow into people's heads and turn them into sort of zombies where they're parasites and they control the people. So it's sort of one of those that's a super B movie concept right there. And so Tom Atkins is the cop who's trying to figure out what's going on. And this is a story he's telling about sort of his early days as a cop. Check it out.
Tell me something, Spanky. You have a high school sweetheart?
Maybe.
Well, whatever happened to her?
I don't know, I blew it. She decided we didn't ever need to talk again and went on with her life, I guess. Why?
I had a high school sweetheart.
So, what happened to her?
I blew it. She decided we didn't ever need to talk again. Me, I became a cop. I've been a rookie about 2 weeks. We got the call. Highway Patrol, they saw a car on the side of the road. They called it in. We responded. It was a couple. The guy's body was in the woods 20 yards from the car. My partner found him. I found the girl. I found her in the car. And on the road. And in the woods. Your high school sweetheart went on with her life. I got hacked up by a nutcase with an axe.
Oh my God.
But that's not the fun part. Fun part's what happened next.
What happened next?
Guess.
Police found him.
Close. I found him. It wasn't what you call your routine police work either.
What would you call it?
Revenge. See, I tracked him during my off hours.
By yourself?
Oh, no. I took my 12 gauge with me. I tracked him and I found him. And when I found him, I leveled off that shotgun right at his chest. Spanky, guess what happened next?
Should you be telling me this?
Close. I pulled the trigger.
That's all really exciting and everything, but listen, I've got a midterm.
I wrapped his body in a plastic bag. I buried him in a vacant lot. The lot right behind your girlfriend's sorority. Of course, it isn't a vacant lot anymore.
Oh my God.
Now the house Mulder's cottage is sitting right on top of it.
Look, detective. Now, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but other than just kind of wanting to confess to a murder, is there a point to this story?
Spanky. That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out.
Go, Tom, go.
The same thing happened to me on my first job.
I guess I should clarify that Spanky is actually the main character, but to me, Tom Atkins is. But yeah, check out Night of the Creeps. It's on Blu-ray. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but buy it. Don't be an asshole for a change. Okay, so just for fun, I noted that a lot of the movies I'm picking, that my three actors appear in several of the same movies. So Tom Atkins and Dick Miller both are in Night of the Creeps, which I thought was hilarious. So here is a little scene with the two of them playing off of one another, which for me is quite exciting. Probably not for you, but tough shit. You're watching this, so check it out.
Flamethrower. Flamethrower. Yeah. Flamethrower. Jeez. What's the matter? The old snub nose ain't good enough for you anymore?
I know. Just bring out the old heavy artillery. What do you want?
One flamethrower. There you go. By the way, you gotta watch out for this baby. Once you light the pilot, it goes out, and it plays hard to get like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, I want Dick Miller to tell me about all of my mechanical, technical things that are going on. Plays hard to get like a son of a bitch. All right, so my final choice is another actor who was in The Terminator, along with Dick Miller, and that is the man, the legend, Lance Henriksen, who I had the pleasure of working with for a year on IGPX, and I can say is a super great, super laid back, like surfer dude. He just was like, yeah, man, I like your name. You know, like he's like super chill. He and his wife make tiles that they sculpt themselves, ceramic tiles. They make Aliens and Predator tiles that because he's been in those movies, and they sell them at conventions. He lives on a farm, I think in Hawaii, and they sell those things at conventions.
That's what you call living the dream.
And he just surfs. But he's super laid back, super nice. Gave me one of those. I have a Predator thing from him, which is one of my prized possessions. Lance has been in every single, so many great horror science fiction movies in particular. You guys have, I'm sure, seen him in Aliens, but he had a show called Millennium that I really liked in the 90s. He still acts pretty regularly today. When you need a hard-boiled dude, he's a very good choice. He also does a very good sort of kind, fatherly type guy, like he did in Powder, which was a creepy-ass movie, but he was good in Powder. And it turns out he's an amazing voice actor, which he had never done any anime, had done very little voice acting when we worked with him, and he was a very quick study and always a pleasure to see what he brought to the material. So this is a scene from an episode of Tales from the Dark Side. Or no, is it Tales from the Crypt? I think it's Tales from the Crypt. So the 80s or 90s, 80s and 90s HBO horror anthology show. And this is he's also with another great character actor whose name I can't remember, who's passed on. But so this is an episode about two guys who, one guy owes the other guy money, and so they're trying to work it out, and they decide to play a game of Russian roulette. But they're trying to screw each other over the whole time. So it's a good sort of cat and mouse thing. And this is one of Lance's, they're deep into the Russian roulette at this point, and this is Lance's point of view on why Russian roulette is awesome.
5-1 odds, Sam.
Your turn.
3 none. Fuck that up. 41 shot. You distract me. I can't think. You don't have to think. Just do it. Of course you gotta think. Thinking's the fun part of it. Thinking about it. Thinking about what's gonna happen. Listen to that little wheel of fortune click and turn into place when you ease back to hammer. Feeling that metal get warm against your skin. Wondering what it's going to be like to feel your brains blown out through the side of your head. Wondering what comes after, if anything, or black. Wondering if you're going to scream. What do you think, Sam? You going to scream?
Like backs out.
Yeah.
I almost picked Kevin Ty. I almost picked Lance Henriksen, but the other guy in the.
Yeah, he's awesome too, and he's been in a shit ton of movies as well. So those are my 3 choices for some of my favorite B-movie actors.
Nice.
Gil?
First for me is Tim Thomerson, who is been in a ton of things. He was actually a stand-up comic to start, and then
That's hilarious.
he was on the Johnny Carson show, and then somehow got cast as like the tough guy 70s and 80s movie guy. He was in Car Wash, Near Dark, Fade to Black. He's the
Lance
dad
Henriksen in Near Dark.
in Iron Eagle. He got captured. Rest his soul.
Iron Eagle.
Volunteers. He's Cyrus Temple's voice in what they call it, Saints Row the Third. He's in that shit ass, gives him Air America.
The Vietnam movie.
Yeah. But he's probably best known for Trancers. And this is the trailer for the first Trancers movie, and there's like 7 or 8 of them now. But this one is like 84-ish. So let's check out the trailer.
I'm Jack Death. I'm a trooper in the 23rd century. Jack Death, Angel City PD, may I see your stats? What did I do? Under Section 7 of the Penal Code, the Council authorized me to administer you a transfer suspect examination.
You can't give me a TSE without a warrant.
I got you one right here now.
Okay. I don't want you trouble.
Hold on to my job is hunting transfers.
I got nothing to hide.
Finding them and singeing them.
Look out!
Of course, sometimes they find me first. Then it's a little more complicated. How do you know Whisper's location?
We monitored a line disruption in Los Angeles, December 1985. Van Zandt, Ash, and I all had ancestors in the city then.
If you think I'm bringing that scum up the line, you got the wrong trooper.
Unless you stop whistling, everything the council has accomplished in the last 40 years will count for nothing.
Okay, let's say I believe this. You're a cop from the future and you're chasing this guy Piper.
Whistler.
Why doesn't he just turn you into one of these zombies? Or me?
Trancy only works on squids, people with weak minds, easily controlled. Lena, I'm from another time, another world. I don't even know what you people eat for lunch.
Okay, I got fried rice, egg rolls, and beef chow mein.
Beef? You like from a cow? I thought it was rough in the 23rd century.
Hey, Darren.
Yeah.
It's 6:54.
Yeah.
You gonna get off?
Let me get off.
Yeah.
All right. We'll finish this Saturday.
Okay. We're doing the book tomorrow, right?
We're doing the book tomorrow. We'll finish this Saturday.
Okay.
The good thing about we doing the other one is we don't have to worry about that getting off.
True. Yeah, because it's like a long time.
Love you, baby.
Love you too, baby.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'll call you good night, okay?
All right.
Bye.
Bye.